Only on 12 News, for over a year, the State Charter Board has worked to shut down the state's largest online charter school.
But today, that school, Primavera, got a big reprieve. Our Craig Harris has the very latest on this big development. So what happened today, Craig?
Good evening, Kribe and Troy. Primavera Online Charter School for years had abysmal grades, and the Charter Board had enough. 3 times last year, they voted to begin the process to revoke the school's charter. But State Schools Chief Tom Horne intervened, even though he said he wouldn't. It was a decision they didn't want to make.
To rescind the board's motion to issue a notice of intent to revoke and to authorize the board president to execute the agreement on behalf of the board.
I am not aware of the department changing its school status or rerunning letter grades retroactively for any other school. But it is absolutely not how accountability should work. Period.
Charter Board member James Swanson summed up the feelings of the board.
And agree with you wholeheartedly. And with that, I vote aye as well.
That was board chairman Jessica Monteith. After a year of wrangling, Primavera Online Charter School is in the clear. A year ago, the Charter Board voted to begin the process to shut down Primavera following a 12 News investigation. We found owner Damian Kramer, since 2017, had paid himself $24 million, and the school from 2022 to 2024 had recorded D letter grades. Kramer, who was not at Tuesday's meeting, had blamed administrative errors on the grades, and that his students should have been measured under different standards as an alternative school. This is what he said a year ago during a press conference.
And we're so grateful for Tom Horne and for the good things that he's done in this state for the longest time to be working with us so that we can correct this administrative error.
Horne initially said he wasn't going to intervene for Primavera, but he ultimately did and reclassified Primavera from a traditional school to an alternative school, moving their letter grades to C's. Horne declined to be interviewed today. His office sent this to 12 News. ADE did not change the grade. The department recalculated, and it showed that under alternative status, Primavera would receive a C. The board chairwoman said there was not much they could do because of Horne's actions.
Our authority is based on following through with policy and procedure, and that's what we've done.
Now, Primavera, which serves thousands of students, will continue to operate. Damian Kramer, he has another $10 million in equity he can pay himself, according to school financial records that I reviewed. I'm Craig Harris, 12 News.
But going forward, they will be an alternative school.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how does that change with funding and tuition and all of that?
Well, they still kind of get the same amount of money. They get 90% of what a charter school would get, but they don't have that status. If they were an alternative school, that might shy some folks away from wanting to put their kids in that school. But now they've completely embraced that status, and they'll go forward under that, which will also lower the standards of what they'll have to do academically and under the purview of the State Charter Board and the State Board of Education.
Okay, makes sense. All right, Craig, thank you.
Thank you.